Okay, so Lena's having some trouble with finding slope and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna give some examples, try to help out. Alright, say we have y equals 5x plus 2. Okay, so since this is in slope-intercept format, y equals mx plus b. B is the y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis, and m is the actual slope, so as you can see, 5 replaces m, making 5 the slope. So what this looks like is your standard graph. So since 2 is the y-intercept, that means this graph is going to cross at 2 on the y-axis. And the slope is 5, so that is rise over run. So basically what that means is, well, we know 5 is 5 over 1, so we are rising up 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and going over running 1. So right there is a point on the graph, and the graph should go like that. Slope of 5, intercept at 2. Okay, now this happens easily if y is by itself, so nothing over there in front of it or behind it. It has to be by itself. So now, say we have 7y equals 11x plus 70. Well, this is pretty easy. Like this, y has 7 in front of it, but all you gotta do is divide. So y equals 11 over 7 x plus 10. So 10 is the y-intercept, and 11 over 7 is the slope. So rise 11, run 7. So yeah, I'm not going to graph that, but yeah. Alright. Now, every now and then, they'll give you 2 points. So say, say they give you 7, 2, and 1, 5. And they might say, find the slope between these 2 points. Well, let's call this, x sub 1 and y sub 1. And over here, this pair will be x sub 2 and y sub 2. Now it doesn't matter, this pair over here can be x sub 1 and y sub 1, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter, just keep it like this. And this formula for finding slope between these 2 points, 7, 2 and 1, 5, is m, which is slope, equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So y sub 2 is 5 minus y sub 1, which is 2, so that'll give you 3 on the top, and x sub 2 is 1 minus x sub 1, which is 7, so that is negative 6, so the slope, yeah?
I was wondering, do you maybe want to go up to Nevada, Reno, not this weekend, but next weekend for a tour?
Maybe.
Well, let me know as soon as you can so I can make reservations if we're gonna.
Alright. Anyways, this reduces to -1/2, obviously, so that is the slope. Now, like I said, going back up here, it doesn't matter. This can be x sub 1 and y sub 1, or this can be. It doesn't matter. As long as you have this y subtract, or as long as you're consistent. Like, you can't have 5 minus 2 and 7 minus 1. It has to be the same pair. And the last thing they can give you would be, here is a point, 1, 2, and slope is 3, write an equation. The equation for that is basically y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Well, this is going to be x1 and y1, so just plug in, and it will always turn out to be y minus whatever here is equals your slope times x minus whatever x is up there, so 1. And there's your formula, and sometimes they'll ask you to simplify, so we will get y equals 3x minus 1. So that's simplified form, and that is basically all of the slope stuff. I hope that helps.